Well, definitely, like, so not consuming.
Yes, it's hard though. It's like
That's what we can do. Like,
Yes.
it's not our problem. It's not
No,
our problem.
it's not.
This is big business.
It works-
This is big business.
it works both ways. Yeah, it's an everything problem, I find, right? Like
There's a new business here in Canada. If you don't know, weed is legal now. There's a
Yes.
new business.
Oh, yes.
And you're in it. You know this.
100%.
He's in it, and this
Yes,
Oh, yeah,
this is
that's
exactly
all
it.
joint is packaged in plastic tubing.
I don't
We
understand.
just started doing this, you guys, this year.
Yeah, and it really sucks it to be in an industry. Like I got out of it because I'm like, no, I don't want to be part of it. But
Damn.
it's like we could be like, why don't we have like a depot? Like let's get a depot going and like reuse these things or something. Or the cartridges. I've been trying to like my boss like, why don't we get a depot started? I tried to start a little depot when I was working at a dispensary, and I collected like a little box because yeah, you could take the metal parts to the metal plates and the glass. Like it's a fucking lot, but at least you're like doing something and like like it's just I feel like we can do a little bit more to kind of reuse and recycle.
It's like, can you not just put them in regular recycling?
Exactly. Like I feel like there should be a rule where like whatever you buy, you need to reuse it like 3 times before you can fully like throw it away or something. I don't know, but
It's like, you can reuse this 100 times.
yeah, like
Yeah,
you're making a
they're
dope stick
still
right now, like a
good.
plastic stick.
Now he's
like,
got a staff.
That's what I'm
You know what I
yeah,
mean? Like where there was once trash, now a staff.
rule, like a local rule, like no
Yeah.
shipping out. Like why can't we just be local? Like, we have everything we need. I think that's the thing too. It's like we want everything like over there and over like and we want what we can't have kind of thing sometimes, you know. So it's like, you know.
Why does
but-
it need to come in a package in the first place?
But
you know what I
that's
mean?
just, I don't know. Like that's that.
Why does it need to come to you in a package? Like why does everything need to come to you in a package? Like
Yeah.
Because it needs
you
to
go to
get-
McDonald's and you get a hamburger in a bag, in another bag. You know what I mean? Like sure they don't give you the hamburger in your hand,
That should be a thing though.
but it should be a
like
thing.
your hand is the
And
bag.
it shouldn't be weird. And it shouldn't be
Like,
weird. It shouldn't
there
be
should
weird.
be-
I don't
like,
even want the
whoever,
bun.
like,
The
that's
bun's
not-
kind of a bag for a burger.
You know what I mean? Like if you go
like yeah, bread
Like
is
if you
like-
go
Give me the
if you go to a
burger.
friend's place and they like give you 2 buns out of a package of their 12 buns, you're not gonna put that in some sort of a weird bag and everything like that. You know what I
Well,
mean? Like it's cool, a
should be a
hand-to-hand transaction. You know,
fucking,
and it should be like that with
edible
everything.
bag.
We shouldn't
Edible
be fucking
bags?
so.
edible bags.
Edible
Or
bags,
edible
man.
bags. Fucking someone do that. Edible
Well,
bags. Edible
Yeah, like I've been trying to
bags.
get my work to like.
I say eat everything.
Right? I'm with you on that. We could try that.
Let's make everything edible.
Get my
Eat
work
the
to like
waste.
all these tubes
This,
are from
we
my
could maybe
work,
even
and like I've been trying to get them to
I
make
don't
them like
know.
biodegradable. It doesn't make sense why they're not. It's just like
Are
it just
these
has a joint in it. No,
That's
they're
what
not.
they're
But
not?
I've been trying to get them to like.
No, that's straight
Produce.
garbage.
Why does
That's
that?
100%
Whoever's creating
shit
plastic
garbage.
should
You can
eventually
still
make
recycle
all
it.
plastic. Yeah.
Yeah, I
It's
mean,
like this
yes.
much
Okay,
for
you can
like
still recycle.
like
It's like,
$3.
you're just supposed to have a
you
bag
know, of like.
full of doobies. You
Yeah.
can
It's a
have one of
reusable
those.
bag. I would never use one of those.
Why?
Put your
No.
hamburger
It's people
Yeah,
who
right.
want it.
A
It's
hot dog,
reusable.
a baby hot.
Thank you, loyal viewers, for tuning in to the Fan Network. This is your host, Steve, as always, here and ready to deliver you the news. This afternoon, we have breaking news. The government has actually decided to give the people a say in what we do with our government spending. The government has released $10 whole. This is money that is a gracious donation on the part of our federal government. It is completely in the hands of you, the people, who get to decide what to do with the $10. Our government needs you to debate and decide where this beautiful $10 bill is going to be spent. So, don't delay in taking a vote. Start taking part in the decision-making process so that you, the people, will decide where to spend this $10. In other news, it has recently come to our attention here that the president does not wash his pants. We have multiple reports from many sources saying that he also wears the same pair of pants every day. He does not wash them, he does not iron them, he does not dry them, and we've actually noticed that the president may only have one pair of pants. As you can see in our documentary footage, the president is wearing the same pair of pants in each speech, as well as we have no evidence that these pants are actually being washed. We have received reports from the scientists who analyze his garbage that, indeed, in the dryer lint they have found in his waste material, that there is no evidence of pant fibers being present. So, that being said, the scientists have been pulling apart the dryer lint for quite a few days now, and all the fibers seem to be of shirts, towels, and underwear. So at least he does clean his underwear. That's very relieving for all you folks at home there. Thanks for tuning in to the Fan Network. This is Steve, signing off.
Good evening, and welcome all. I anticipate you have come here with the distinguished goal of the discontinuity of digital video. The first and most straightforward way to destroy video is to simply break the offending videotape in half. You may then ravage the tape in whichever way most pleases you. So now, I ask you, the video deconstructors of the future, to kindly turn your attention onto Ryan, who is involved in the delicate and precise art, the very perverse process of additive disintegration. It involves using its own technology against it by reverting it into its primordial form.
And then the cultivation of A9C32 mixed with A3C9